very important to the growth of Get Marty, and quite frankly, to our real commitment to making a difference in the community has been MediConnect. Quite frankly, honestly, the whole genesis of the company is to help people.
Absolutely.
Honestly. And Lance has been right at the middle of it. Lance O'Brien is the CEO. It means so much. Hey, man, a business is a business. That's cool.
Yep.
But you're set up, because I know people you help, to help people in a big, big way, which is why I'm so grateful to hear you're getting engaged and involved with our Warmathon, which is such a great partnership. Why is this important to you, my man?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really appreciate you giving us the opportunity. There's such a rise in the costs. Everybody knows that, right? I'm not speaking anything new. But with that rise in cost, people that are living on fixed income, seniors not able to go out and work more or want to work more, right? They're feeling the pinch. And for us to be able to give back in this way with the Warmathon, I think is super important.
The thing about MediConnect that's astounding to people, because when you hear what you do, folks don't buy it. They don't think it's real. They just don't. But it is legit, and it is real, and you do work hard to help people in the community. How do you do it?
Yeah, so I mean, Medicare is very complicated, right? Medicaid is very complicated. Putting all those pieces together and finding someone to trust to walk you through that. So our first and foremost biggest goal is educate people, help them understand how their health care is supposed to work, and then in the meantime, save them money along the way on prescriptions, medical costs, all of those types of things.
By the way, what I've seen, dynamic, dramatic change in this whole entity. It's not just medicine now, is it?
No.
It's kind of crazy what's happening with Medicare and MediConnect. Kind of expound on that.
Yeah, so I mean, there's been so much change in the industry over the last number of years, especially how Medicare works. It's really not as much, it's still about healthcare.
Sure,
right?
sure.
Got to pay my doctor bill, got to get coverage, my prescriptions, but we're seeing a shift where they're really beginning to understand that healthcare is more about the total health of the person. Right, so in some of these plans, they're starting to offer food benefits, utility benefits, right? And again, that's why this is so important to us, because now people can get help on their plans with paying utilities, food costs, and we want to make sure that we're not just assisting with the Warmathon, sponsoring it, but also helping them on a regular, everyday basis improve those aspects of their life. Listen, people should be able to retire in dignity.
Yes. You know, this partnership that we have with the Warmathon and MediConnect and Get Marty has been astounding for me personally. And I seriously was just telling him, as I get closer to 65, this is a hurdle I have to cross, how to get through this complicated process. It's kind of daunting for people, is it not, my man?
The biggest thing we always say here is, why do they make this so complicated? And my joke is, so we have jobs, right? You know, but the truth of it is, we see people make mistakes when they try to do this on their own. And those mistakes can be lifelong. So working with us, simplification of the process, education, relationship, right? And again, this year we're launching our Community Connect division that's going to be headed up by Sean.
Love this.
There's so much assistance out there. The problem is, there's not enough awareness.
Wow, this is smart.
Right, so we're trying to drive awareness to the opportunities so people can get connected with the services that will go beyond their medical plan, the card they pull out of their pocket, but actually the other things that can help them to be healthy and happy.
This is Lance O'Brien, the CEO of MediConnect. You know what I find to be amazing about what you're saying? My brother-in-law was the CEO of a company that was insanely successful. So, in a very smart man, I swear, he told me the hardest thing he ever did was to get signed up with MediConnect. And I'm sorry, with Medicare.
Yes.
It's that hard.
Yes.
Why?
We had a legal attorney who worked on Medicare law come and help us sign him up for Medicare. True story. It was about a year ago. Because there's not one rule. Right? There's not a singular rule to this entire process. There's many offshoots and there's so many carriers. And the great thing is everything we do, there's no cost to the people that we work with. So
say that again.
There's no cost for our services. So they're getting expert advice, not just for them to get the initial consultation, but all the way through the process so they can get the best option. We do all the homework for them so that they can enjoy retirement, essentially.
You have no idea how much of a relief this is to me personally as I get closer to this moment in my life, even though I hate to admit it, but we all have to accept it. It's part of the deals. some men don't even want to accept that they're turning 65, do they?
No,
Right?
they don't. Nobody does. Women either.
No, that's true too. Hey, kind of tell us the Community Connect thing and how it relates to making a difference and how it would work specifically. So someone calls and what happens?
Yeah, so we started out like most companies, B2C, right?
Right.
Business to consumer. Now, as people are seeing the value of what we're bringing, they want it to be more business to business. So they're reaching out to us and saying, hey, we really think you could help our employees that are retiring. We really think you could help the people that live at our senior high rise. We really think, as a financial advisor, for an example, that you could give assistance to our people that we're planning with. So all of these businesses are approaching us. So now we have a dedicated person that's really helping connect these organizations to the services that we provide to make it easy. And I love your recommendation of walking you through this process, because there's an initial consultation, then there's the follow-up that we get into the education, then there's the actual sign-up process for Medicare. There's comparing group coverage if you're going to keep working. Like, there's a lot of aspects to it.
Man, it's daunting, but I'm enthused to hear this. I love what you do. You know this, man.
I appreciate it.
I don't BS people. I mean, they're an amazing company. I know a lot of people personally that they've helped. Lance, it's a pleasure, man, and I'm so grateful. We're so grateful that you're helping with the Warmathon. MediConnect, they get it. Big time, get it. All right? Thanks, brother.
Thanks, Marty. Appreciate it.
Yeah.